Starting right off in the parking lot, it's kind of like taking chalk art to a higher form where it's sort of painted. Hello world, it's your Unkle Heavy with my weekly vlog. Actually, this is a little second vlog this week because I missed last week, so it's my bi-weekly vlog. Anyway, today I am on location back in Lewiston, New York. I'm here to check this out. This is Art Park. I'm gonna take a walk around, see what's going on. I think we have some sculptures in the woods, a whole amphitheater to check out. Lots of cool things to see here. So, no tickets required. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. Do come along.
Camcorder. Mine. No way.
So as with any of my vlogs in Lewiston, I have to start with the mighty Niagara River and pointing out the fact that there's Canada right across the river. Beautiful view for a fall day. Lots and lots of wind chimes. I do love some wind chimes. Wow. I'm thinking that this is normally a sort of interactive piece of art, but given the circumstances, locked up like a prisoner. There's a ghost there at least. There's our Halloween for today. Poking up over the tree line there in Canada is Brock's Monument. And in an earlier vlog, Michelle and I both climbed to the top of that. I really miss Canada right now, I have to say. And here's a piece of artwork that looked kind of interesting. And what I find intriguing about it is there's lots of people here just trying to kind of peacefully have some time by the river, and they put this enormous gong here, and I just have to. Yeah. I'm not sure how well this is being picked up on the camera, but you can kind of see in the distance there a bit of a swirl being caused in the Niagara River. A couple of these pieces out here, and no real labels. I'm not sure what they are or what they represent. Yeah, you knew I just had to do it. I'm guessing this is a sundial, but there's no calibration here, so it's this o'clock. Looks like there's a nice staircase that'll bring us right down by the river. And here we are, right down by the Niagara River again. It's actually nice and peaceful and quiet down here. And that, my friends, is Canada. You always have to point that out. It's very cool to be living in a place where one could literally swim across to another country. Standing on this picnic table here and on a tree that protrudes out to the river. If I were younger, I'd probably walk out there, but it's a long drive home when you're all wet. So here's an interesting sign. It says that the Niagara Gorge Railroad used to pass through here from 1895 to 1935. It was basically a trolley that went along the river, and note on the bottom it says that President William McKinley actually rode the trolley on September 6th, 1901. Now, what the sign doesn't actually mention is that September 6th, 1901 is when President McKinley was shot downtown Buffalo. He passed away on the 14th. But yeah, that's kind of freaky. And you can see where I'm standing here, I believe are remnants of an old trolley trestle that used to cross this little gap here. You could see across the way where it met up and continued on. But now it's just here. Some kind of shed down there. I'm not sure if that's graffiti or if that's intentionally painted, because this is Art Park, but kind of pretty. Now I wanted to get a shot of this. There are some beautiful murals painted here. So what we're looking at here is the actual entrance to what's called the Artpark Amphitheater. It's really, really cool how this whole system works. Now, we're gonna go over to the other side. I'm gonna show you how it works, but I want you to just take note of how tall that roof is right there, the back of this building. Here's the full backside of the amphitheater. I wanna see how tall that stage roof is there. I guess this is where the bands and whatnot load up. Looks like there's a couple of pianos on the dock. One says "Baby Don't Hurt Me." I'm sure there's probably a story there. Now I'm gonna have that song in my head for the next 20 minutes, and now you are as well. You're welcome. Now checking out this parking lot right here, I know this is an interactive art experience where they've painted the entire lot with these lines. I've seen people walking these lines with umbrellas, and I'd have to look up the story and see what it's all about. But this is probably one of the largest pieces of art I've seen. I mean, it's an entire parking lot. Interactive art. Here again is another side profile of the amphitheater and how it works. I want you to take note of these tracks right here. Here's another one of these amazing murals here. I love these murals. Now this is very unusual. Now there are two venues here at Art Park. There's the smaller amphitheater, which we're going to cover in a second, and there's the larger outdoor arena. Now, from my perspective, we are at the top of the outdoor arena. Typically, there's a stage that goes right there. They've taken it down for the winter, put it away, but I've been to several concerts here, and it's very strange to see how it is empty, because where I am, there would be people and chairs everywhere, going all the way up on that hill. So, don't know what the capacity is here, but it's very cool to see it this empty and be able to walk around like this unobstructed. And look, there's Brock's Monument. Yeah, so here I am up at the top looking down. I mean, thousands of people can pack in here for a show. And to see it this vacant, it completely blows the mind. Once again, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by nobody. Although actually I found sometimes that when you're vlogging, that's kind of the best way to do vlogging. Just getting one more shot of the stage area from this angle, and you could see all the grass seats, and like I said, way over there, all the way up that hill. Can't wait to come back here one day and do a concert again. Now, unfortunately I can't go in there because the gates are closed, and I'm kind of shooting here through a fence. Here is the smaller venue, the amphitheater, and what is very cool about this is you can see just below me, these are where the grass seats would be. Now, here, these are all doors, and they roll up in these tracks here when there's a show going on in this amphitheater. And you can see there's a smaller building here and the tall building that we were behind before. Now, the performers are all the way back here. That's where the stage is if you go inside there, because there's seating in there. And there's the stage that goes up there, and then the lawn seats would come up here. So this is a smaller venue. And it's just very cool the way these open up and close as needed. I mean, it's a typical Buffalo solution. Very cool. Just in the distance there, that is the, well, depending on which way you're coming, that's either the Lewiston-Queenston Bridge or the Queenston-Lewiston Bridge. Now, we went underneath that on the Whirlpool boat. But yeah, that is one of the big bridges that crosses over from America to Canada. Right now, it's currently open to commercial traffic only. Here's another perspective of that interactive art piece in that parking lot. Now, this is a very interesting something that I've always seen from down below in the river, and I've always wondered exactly what it is. It has like this staircase to nowhere that is locked behind a huge danger, trespassers will be persecuted sign. As much as I'd love to go up there and check that out, can't. Here's a nice different angle of it. Now what we've actually figured out by research, there's a couple of anchor points right here and over on the other side. You can see up here another archway. Now it's kind of hard to see in through all this thicket and growth, but down below there is a trail and there is a huge cable anchor. And what we've discovered, if you look across the river into Canada, there is a clearing. Now, I have done a ton of research trying to find out what exactly this thing is. The only thing I could come close to is there's a sign over there that says that this is part of bridge ruins that used to cross the river here from 1899 to 1962. That structure looks a little bit more modern than that time frame. I could be wrong, but so I'm putting the call out. Any locals that have any idea what the heck this thing is, or if I am correct and this is part of a bridge ruin, comment down below. I'd be really curious to know because I have no idea. Either way, it's pretty cool to look at, isn't it? There's a nice little sun sparkle effect. Yeah, just another perspective of the main stage area over there and the amphitheater in the background. It's become somewhat of a tradition for me to say this every time I pass this. That is a big pair of flip-flops right there. So here's just a view from all the way in the top of the grass seats. Over there is the stage for the concerts. Don't get much higher than this. You got some sculptures here in the woods, kind of similar to Griffith's. There's like a noisemaker on this tree here. At the very least, it's a nice little pleasant autumny walk through the woods. And okay. Well, that is Art Park. Well, that's going to do it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. If you're new to my channel, check out some of my other vlogs. If you like them, consider subscribing. Make sure you'll hit that bell so you'll be notified of any future vlogs I put up. Till next time, signing off from Lewiston, New York. Bye-bye. Not sure what's happening here behind me, but looks kind of cool.